Hello everyone, it's Sue from Scrappy Doo Sue here. I'm back to do episode 11 of the hashtag 2021 TCTC Dee Dee Farago challenge on YouTube, which is all about pockets and various styles of pockets with tucks and all sorts of things. Anyway, this one's quite straightforward today. Today's Sunday. In the UK, it's Mother's Day. I hope you're all having a lovely day, whoever's celebrating today. I've been very fortunate. I had a lovely video call from my daughter Charlotte and grandson and granddaughter this morning, and then I had a visit from my daughter Rachel with my grandson this afternoon. We're in their bubble, so they were able to pop round and see me. So I've had some beautiful flowers from both of them, and a very unusual card from Charlotte that was actually a seed card. So once today's over, I can plant that card and it will grow lovely wild flowers. So I'm looking forward to trying that. And I had some beautiful gifts from Rachel. Had some a beautiful little ornament of a pair of hares. I love hares, and I also had a beautiful key ring that's been handmade out of wood, and it's been burnt, and it says Nanny belongs to, and at the bottom are three little labels with Harry, Maisie and Arthur on. Those are my grandchildren, so that's absolutely lovely. So I've been thoroughly spoilt and had a lovely day, and I hope you all have too. Right, let's get on with this. So Dee Dee Farago demonstrated two different ways of doing this, so I'll do the same. So she's used a piece of cardstock, but I've only really got this that's suitable. It's on like a sort of 100 GSM paper, and it's 9 inches tall, and it has to be 5 inches wide. And then she used a US envelope, which was, let me check my notes, 9.5 by 4 inches. Now, in the UK, ours are slightly different size. So mine is 8.5 inches long, and it's actually just over 4.25 inches in height. So this is a tea-dyed envelope. I don't have many envelopes that are ready to use actually, but this one happens to be in my stash, so we'll use this one today and see how we get on. So we'll start with the 9 by 5 piece of card or thick paper, and we're going to the first thing we're going to do is we're going to score it at, not at, let me think, score an inch down the side. Now my little scoreboard does not go, it's not long enough to do it completely in one go, so I'm just going to quickly score the first part of it and then follow the line and score down. Doesn't have to be a heavy score anyway, just enough to be able to see that you need to fold this up. So we now fold this piece up like so, and we crease that along with our bone folder. So that's an inch that I folded up with this piece laying on its side like this. And then all you have to do, and it's very easy, it's literally just fold this now in half. I've already inked around this piece just to save a bit of time, because I know that watching people ink can sometimes be quite tedious. I do find it a bit tedious sometimes myself, but I quite, you know, I always watch somebody from start to finish, regardless of what they're doing and what I think about it. So then she put in thumb holes. So keep the piece together so that you've got exactly the same thumb hole. It's easier. I'm just going to eyeball that about there. Stop that flying out. I'll just ink round there and ink around that thumb hole there. And then all you do after that, you should take your glue, and we'll just open it out a minute because it makes it a bit easier to glue down. You're just gluing down this little side here of this fold and this edge here of this fold, this end. I'll just put the pin back in before it decides to dry up. And then we're just going to press that down like so. And then if you had a journal page, so say for instance this is my journal page, it isn't, but say it is, all you do is this will fit on your journal page wherever you want it to be, and then you can glue down this side and this side, and you have a pocket in here and a little pocket here. Okay, and then turn it over and again glue along the bottom and along that side, and you've got a matching pocket on the other side of your page, and I think that's really very cute. So that's that one. Now to do it with an envelope, now I'm not sure how this is going to work out with mine being so different. So for starters, I've got one of these envelopes sticky along here, sticky along here. I'm going to have to cover that. The advice Dee Dee gave was cover it with some paper. So I've already cut out a couple of strips. I'm going to use my glue stick for this. I'm just going to glue it down with the old glue stick like so, and I've literally just traced around this piece at the top. Get it up the right way would be a good idea. Oh, hold on, I said I've traced around it, now I don't know which way. Oh yes, it's that way up. It was right the first time. So I'm just going to press down like so. This is literally just to stop it, the two pieces sticking to each other. Now we've got all sorts of designs of envelope, and they all close slightly different way. So I'll just trim that there. So you know, you're going to have to adapt whatever envelope you've got. So again, I have then traced around this piece here, and I've literally made it that shape down there. Now this envelope, I don't know if you can see, has got a little lip that's that side and a little bit sticking out there. So I'm literally just going to trim those off, make things a little bit easier. Trim a tiny bit. Now you won't have to do this because I doubt whether you'll have the same envelope as me. I don't know what. Oh, this is going to be very fiddly because it is sticky. I don't know what the reasoning behind that little sticky outy bit is for, and that's probably not cut straight, but anyway, doesn't matter because we're not going to see it. So I'm literally going to use a glue stick, and I am going to stick that down there like so on here. Get that. Oh gosh, I'm getting into a bit of a gluey mess already. Oh, right, okay, this is a bit dodgy. Right, let's just press that down like so. All this is doing is to stop those two pieces sticking together, because Dee Dee's envelope, Dee Dee already had this piece here. I do you know what I've done? I've stuck it on the wrong side. Right, let's try again. So it needs to go there. That's where the sticky strip is, on that side. So now I'm trying to remember what Dee Dee did next. So let's just leave that like that for a minute. This is only a prototype. So I think basically with the way mine is, Dee Dee only had a flap, literally this width at the top, and she just had a straight envelope. But she had a piece that peeled off, so she advised that you cover that piece. If you have a sticky piece that pulls off, then just cover that. So I've had to cover both because the minute I put this down, that would stick to that. Now, I don't think this is very successful, this piece. It's a good job it's glue stick because I can cut it and pull it about. I'm going to trim that down. A bit more because I don't want that showing when I put this down like so. So let's move that up as far as we can, like so. And then now that, I haven't got a very good envelope, have I? Let's face it. Those have got little slits just there. So okay, I'm just going to trim that bit off because that's annoying me now. Right, so it's got a couple of little slits here and here in the envelope, so I've had to stick that down. And then we're going to trim this bit off because we think the sticky bit only goes to there on both sides, so let's trim that off as well. So I didn't need to draw around it at all. Right, so that's just prepared the envelope, literally just prepare it to actually have a similar envelope to Dee Dee. Right, so all you do is we now glue down this side and we're going to glue this side down. But before we do that, this is going to be our bottom flap. But before we do that, we're going to fold it in half like this. Okay, and this envelope's become quite stiff in texture since it was tea dyed. Tea dyeing, coffee dyeing does change the texture, I think, of material that you're actually dyeing. So we will give that a press down. It feels a lot thicker than it was. Right, okay, right, now we've got two options for this one. So what we can do is we can take this first half here. It doesn't matter which top half you do. It can be this one or this one. We're literally just, I'm going to do this one because I'm not very good at cutting by hand, and I have to cut just a slither off here. Tiny, tiny, tiny slither to that middle fold, like so. Okay, so when that goes on your page, let's find our mock journal page. So when we put that on the page, like so, turn it over because this is the side that we've actually cut. We have now got a pocket in there, and if you glue it two sides, a pocket at the back. So glue down two sides, pocket there and a pocket there. Okay, so then take the other side of the envelope and we can then cut a tiny slither down this end, so not along the top, down the side instead. Okay, right, let's just ink that. So ink both sides because both this side that's mainly going to be seen. Right, so now I have folded it in the wrong direction, so the pocket at the bottom needs to be on the outside. So what a shame, all the best tea dyeing pattern is on the other side. Anyway, it doesn't matter because you can decorate these up. Now, because this was tea dyed, I've got a nasty crease there now. And because I folded it in the wrong direction. Right. Okay. Let's see. That's okay. So we have cut the top of this half and the side of this half. Okay. So I'm going to cut a thumb hole in mine so that we can see what we've done. So, well, we're going to try. Oh, actually, I did advise yesterday that we put something behind this, so it will help to just make my circle punch cut through this envelope, which I don't think it would like to do normally. So I'm going to cut a thumb hole about there. It doesn't have to be a big one, just enough to, so it works, you see. If I'd tried to cut that thumb hole, oh my goodness me, I'm getting into a bit of a pickle. Right, let's just define that thumb hole. You can have the thumb hole wherever you want on the side. So that's our side pocket, and then we'll do the same, but we'll do one at the top. So we'll just put this in to give it a bit more thickness so that the right, like so. And now I just want to, I think I'm just going to measure this one along the top just so that I know where the middle is. So I want just a dot there. Okay, so we're going to find an extra piece and we are going to do that and take that out. Now we don't need that, and I'm just going to rub off that mark, and then I will ink that top piece like so. Okay, right, so this one is very versatile because now when you put it on your page, you've got, so you've got a little pocket here. Oh, we haven't glued those down. Did anyone shout out that we hadn't glued those down? So just gluing down the two edges here, that edge and that edge, like so. Pin the glue, and then we are going to stick those down like so. Okay, so now when we put it on our page, we have pocket here, and if you glue it there and there and leave that open, you have a pocket there. Okay, so that's that one. Right, turn it over, and then this one, you glue it there and here at the back of this thumb hole, this piece at the back, just up that side, you will have pocket there, and you could also have a pocket there. But if you glued it there and there, you'd have a pocket there, and also a pocket at the back there, like so. Okay, so that's it. That's all it is. And Dee Dee said she was inspired by Gail Agostini for these. So there we have them. Those are our two pockets. Because I'm not too keen on this envelope and the way it looks at the moment, I'm not going to do any embellishing of it or decorating of it today. But you know, it's a lovely piece to have on the side of your journal page to add a bit of interest. I think that's really, really nice. Okay then, so that's it. So that was chapter, not chapter, that was episode 11, I believe, of hashtag 2021 TCTC Dee Dee Farago's YouTube challenge, and I'll link her channel below. So that's it today, folks. So as I say, I hope you've all had a lovely Sunday, and Monday again tomorrow already. Another week starts. Time seems to be going so quickly. Anyway, keep safe, keep well, and keep positive, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.